Okay, still under depreciation and inflation, we'll be looking at the example 2. And this example will be under inflation. For our first example, which was what we solved in our last video, we looked at a question under depreciation. Still stating that depreciation is the loss in value of goods to wear and tears, and inflation is the rise in the value of money due to rise in prices or poor management of the economy, and so on. Okay, so for this example 2, let's see how we're going to solve it. The present cost of a radio is 4,800. Present cost, that's the principal. 4,800. If the rate of inflation for the next 2 years are 25% and 15% respectively. So we have two rates. After the first year, the rate is what? 25%. Then for the second year, the rate will be what? 15% respectively. Okay. The cost of buying the same kind of radio in 2 years' time is what? Or to find the cost of buying the same radio in 2 years' time. It means my time is what? 2 years. Okay, so for the first year, since this is the present price of purchasing a radio, then for the first year I'm going to have 25% inflation of this price to be what? 25 over 100 times what? 4,800. And this gives me what? This is 1 over 4. This is now what? 1,200 naira. In percentage again, the inflation rate is what? 25%. In naira, the inflation rate is what? 1,200 naira. So what would be the increment in the cost of radio, since inflation means increase in price, of goods like that? So the new cost or the new price now becomes what? The original price, in this case, plus 1,200. For depreciation, we looked at when the value depreciated, what happened? We subtracted. But for inflation, what are we doing? Well, we're adding because of increase in price of good. So what will be the new price? The new price will be what? 6,000 on dot. Okay. The new price will be what? 6,000. This is 48 plus 1, 2. Okay, so that's after the first year. Now, it means this will not be what? The new principal. After the first year, the price of radio was increased by 25%, leaving us with what? 6,000 naira. The new principal for the second year now becomes what? Second year principal becomes what? 6,000 naira. That's my principal. So if my principal is 6,000 naira for the second year, what will I do? I'll do the same thing. Let me get what? 15% now of what? 6,000 naira. 15% of what? 6,000 naira. That becomes 15 over 100 times what? 6,000. If I say 5 here, 3, 5 here is what? 20. This. On solving, I'm going to get my answer as what? As 900. Now that's the amount in naira. Finally, to get the new cost now becomes what? 6,000, which is the new principal, that is new cost, equals what? 6,000, which is the new principal for the second year, plus what? The inflation rate at 16%, 900 in naira, which gives me what? 6,900. Therefore, we'll now conclude that the final cost of radio in 2 years' time is now what? 6,900 naira. Simple as that.